My fellow Nigerians, due to the issue of insecurity, insecurity challenge we are all facing in this nation, the very dark man has make analysis, have analyzed on each community that have been attacked since all this while. And he now discovered that about 90%, hi, 90% of Nigeria have been captured. 90%. You are looking at the background here. 90%. Only 10% that is remaining. And you don't know which part you belong, which part your village, your community belong to. Whether I belong to that 10%, which you know it can never, there's no possibility. If 90% are being captured in Nigeria, so only just these 10%. So before I will show that, I want you to listen to this, our brother Okocha Happy. You'll be listening to him and use that to measure what the very dark man has analyzed. Use that to do use that to do the measurement. Use that to calculate what the very dark man just also discover due to the statistics on ground. He didn't want to go and take other confirmation, other evidence from any other way, other than the evidence available in the world. The evidence available on newspaper, on radio station, on the television. The evidence available. Use that to analyze. And may the gods of our land continue to empower him, continue to support you, the very dark man. And you, Brother Okorocha Happy, you have been doing tremendous work about this issue of insecurity in our nation. It's just that many people are not getting it. The work you are doing is what every Nigeria pastor supposed to be doing. I want you to listen. You're going to be listening to him. And I want to...
I'm making this video in the midnight of Monday, June 15, 2026. Good evening, everyone. I have some reports here, 3 reports. They sent it to me on WhatsApp. I saw missed calls. I returned the missed calls. Then I spoke with them. It is only one group that I've not talked with. And these are vigilante group. I know some of them, unless the one that I have not spoken with now. I don't know the community. Thank God that I don't know the community. But you know what? I told them that, no, this thing is not important to report. This is not what we should be reporting. But, you know, sometimes it is good to just say it out and hide the identity and hide the community where such a thing happen. You all understand what is going on in Nigeria. There are some news that you will bring out. The community may even become target. Those individuals may even become target. Now, one of the community, there is this man that went to farm in the morning. And this is not that inside farm. There is a man that want to build house. For you to know that this place is not inside though. It's not like it is inside the farm, it is in the bush. So this person that want to build house, he want to build it on this oil palm plantation. So they now take it down. They uprooted all of them. So this man have to start going there to tap palm wine. So that maybe after the tree must have decayed, they will put fire on it before the foundation will start. So he went very early in the morning. He said he parked his bike very long distance at the entrance of the place. So it's like he knew that something is going to happen. He did not use torch. He started going far. He want to start from the end down to the side his messing is. So that when he's taking the palm wine, it will not be too heavy for him to carry to the place the machine is. So this man decided to go to the end, to start cutting from there, start, extracting palm wine from there. He said after 2 minutes, he saw people pointing torch where his machine is. Not one, not two, not 3 people. And as they were pointing torch, the torch was touching people who are around there. And they were carrying gun, AK-47. That was where he knew that these people are terrorists. And he said the only thing he could do at that moment is to cover himself and make a call. He was covering his phone to make sure that the light of the phone was not seen by the terrorists. He tested the message to his fellow vigilantes. Terrorists is here. They are in my farm. I need you people to come. That is a brave man. Oh. He told them that these terrorists have AK-47, but the vigilante, they did not stay back like being afraid of their life. This man put on the call and whispered to them, you people can come, you people can come. If you can bring 10 people here with gun. And that was how these people started coming. Now, this is God that saved him. The man was already captured. He was already captured. So when he said immediately he finished making the call, it's like when he was trying to move and go and hide further, they saw the light of the phone. Immediately they saw the light of his phone. They pointed torch toward his direction and they asked him not to move. They asked him not to move, and that was where he stopped. And those people came, they surrounded him with gun. He said there are about 6 of them. And among the 6 of them, 1 was with cutlass, 3 of them were with AK-47. And 2 of them, he don't know whether what they carry, whether there is gun inside or not. So that was where he just raised up his hand. And they started taking everything he has. So as they were circling him, a call came. So the call now came, it was those vigilante group that were calling. And they asked him, who is calling you? He said, my family. Let me tell them that I have been kidnapped. And the kidnappers, this is where devil punished them. They now asked the man to tell his family that he has been kidnapped, that they are going to take him so that they can go and find money. So he now he received the call and said, brother, I have been kidnapped. I've been kidnapped. They are going to take me. Please, you people should find money for me. He just ended the call. SOS. The vigilante group understood what the man said. They knew that they have taken this man. So what they did was to follow. In fact, it is good that people be their own police. Forget about these police and military. These people understand the roads in their community. So they now dropped the machine very far away and they started running using leg to go and ambush them because they knew the road they are going to follow. That was how they went, and all of them lied down, waiting for these kidnappers to come out. Just as predicted, they said within 6 minutes, they were hearing some sound when they were coming. They were coming. So they said it is the dog they carry because these vigilante people came with dog. It was the dog they carried that wanted to expose them. So the dog left them, and the dog went after those people and started barking. The kidnappers shot the dog. They shot the dog dead. Immediately they shot the dog. In fact, he said the thing helped them. They now understand the distance they are between the kidnappers and them. That was where they just waited. Immediately these people come out, they ambushed them. They shot them. And the kidnappers ran. They left one of their gun. They left one of their gun. And the rest thing that happened is not what I will speak. Some of them ran. So they were ambushed. This is the importance of a community vigilante. I understand that what is going on in Nigeria is no longer like a child's play. We understand that the fire superiority of these terrorists, sometimes they carry that anti-aircraft gun. That one bullet is even bigger than even your finger. One bullet is even bigger than your finger. So such bullet, there is nothing you will do that to make it not to penetrate. In fact, that one bullet can even penetrate 3 people at once. But amidst that, these vigilante people were so courageous. They were so courageous. This is what we want people to do. This is because, just imagine, that man's own was gone because even the terrorists for you to know how bad these people is. The terrorists hid the bike because they have intention that they will come back to carry the bike. They hid the bike and they started taking the man. So that maybe after the ransom, they will come and take the bike. They will start terrorizing the area, putting fear. In fact, that man, I told him, forget about that. They are taking you, telling you to call for money. You don't know whether they will kill you or not. Maybe they will just waste your life after they must have paid them. These people are wicked. These people are wicked. So a lot of people, if they send me information like that, I have told so many people, I said, don't expect me to publish all these things on social media, calling the name of communities, calling the name of people. I will not do that. I will not do that. But sometimes people are feeling too much fear, like there is fear in the air. That is why sometimes we just want to let people know that these people are being chased every day. It is all about unity of purpose. It is all about people coming together. You can defeat these people. The solution, the urgent solution, not permanent solution, not the real solution. The urgent solution to the insecurity we are seeing right now. The urgent solution is what I'm telling you. Everybody go and get gun. Join vigilante group. Be a vigilante to your community. Do everything you have to do for your community. Be your community police. Forget about military. Forget about police. The community belongs to you. Does not belong to any military or any police. There is no how a military will give you security more than the vigilante of that community. Like, this is their community. Those vigilante group that risked their life to answer that distress call, they knew that if they didn't go, it's not just about that man. It is all about their life and the life of their families. Nobody knows who is next. So, kudos to these people. Like, their morale is now high. Their morale is now high. In fact, I overheard one person when I was talking to their guy. One person was at the background saying, in fact, we have to start going to the bush to comb the bush. To now start searching for them. This is what is expected. If you leave your bushes, if you leave everywhere, you say that there is nothing. Now you know. Now you know. Don't hope on the military or the police. You can do this by yourself. You can do this by yourself. Don't expect any government, they have failed. In fact, I would say they are supporting the terrorists, not you. So they are not supporting you. They are supporting the terrorists. So make sure that whatever you are doing, you start strong and you make sure that nobody will divide your people. Like, unity among those vigilante group now is the power. Is the power they have. It is the power they have, not just the gun. Imagine you, like, I'm trying to put myself in that situation.
That just said that the power that those enemies also have in our forest is their unity. They also have unity. They unite together to make sure they come and conquer you. To make sure they take your land, they take your nation from you. So, due to what also happened in Mali, we must be knowledgeable enough. We must get this understanding. We must get wisdom enough to learn from the neighboring countries. The neighboring countries around us. If we are not learning from their mistake, from their problem, from where they fail, where they made mistake, we are not learning. It means we can never learn again in Nigeria, and we will be conquered. And may we not be conquered. May we be forever victorious. It's my people. The enemy of Mali, the rebel, they not coalesce together. If they could, bad people. He said the devil came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. If the enemy could they could have sense to join together in order to conquer where they want to conquer. What will stop you as a Nigerian not to unite? It takes a foolishness on the mind not to learn from the plight of your fellow brother. So this rebel, do you know what they did? They took control of Mali by using simultaneous attack on highway, blockade, and targeted by the mind and smelling the kakbai. How could they able to do all of that? They join together. When they want to conquer, when they want to take over the government, they even their defense minister Kamara, the buyer. You saw the video now. Not be me you call it remind you now. This group, all this T group, them they join the one. There's the one they call Kaida. There's the one they call Nustrat. There's the one. When there was time for them to take over, there was takeover attempt. They wanted to take over Mali government. Hey, not be small thing. It be like film, Not be small thing. They even buy the defense, the minister of defense. So this two group that they not join together. This is what our brother was talking about. That the greatest weapon, the greatest weapon we can use is to make sure we just keep our differences. We just leave we make sure we leave our differences behind. All this one is this one is Igbo, this one is from we make sure we keep this one is now our religion, this one is now our tribe. All those tribal mentality, we make sure we keep all those our differences behind first, to make sure we unite as one Nigeria. We unite as people. There must be people before nation. There must be people before power. If there's no people, there's no position. So that is why we must see ourselves as people before thinking about you are tribe, as one people. After all, when God is looking at all of us, He see one species. He's not saying this one is this one is that. No, God is just seeing one species. So we must see ourselves as people first. Because all those animals in our forest, we must see ourselves as people to make sure we run them out of our forest. We run them out of our territory, in order for we to have a peaceful nation, in order for we to have a nation we can call our own. Because this enemy, he said the devil came to steal, 1, to kill, 2, and to destroy, 3. That is what the devil came to do. Which they are all those are what they are be carrying out. So there's a need for we to see ourselves as one. Let us keep our differences behind. Let us just keep our differences behind. The greatest weapon, the greatest material we can use for fighting material is for we to unite first as people, as human beings, to see ourselves. Let's not look at ourselves, this one because religion, this one is for different politics, this one is different tribe. No, all those ones just minor case. Number 1 is unity. Thank you, and follow for more.